let's talk about Cornerstone's small group resources. And let's say for a minute that you decided that you were going to open an ice cream shop. Who doesn't like ice cream? That's going to be successful, right? But let's say then I told you that you have no money to work with, you have no recipes to work with, and no location for your business to open. Are you still going to be interested in opening that ice cream shop? Probably not. So then, we want to make sure that as a small group host or leader, that there are resources available to you to help you successfully lead a small group. And here's 4 of them available to you as you lead a small group at Cornerstone. Number 1 is our church website, and that's www.cornerstone.ag. The church website is consistently updated and will help you keep track of everyday life at Cornerstone. Through the church website, you can have group members interact with what's happening in the greater life at Cornerstone, keep in touch with Cornerstone's social media feed, stay updated with the church calendar, and finally, find everyday discipleship resources for their everyday life. Also on the church website, we have something called Our Cornerstone. That's number 2. You as a small group leader have access to an online database that will help you keep track of your group members, add and delete small group members to your small group, and help you keep attendance in your group and provide feedback to Cornerstone leadership. Through Our Cornerstone, you can also make sure that your group's information stays up to date. And a lot of the information you can actually update yourself. In addition to Our Cornerstone, there's an app that's called Church Life. You want to make sure you download the Church Life app, and you may contact the church office to get instructions on how to do that. This will give you an instant church directory that's available right from your smartphone. Let me also say that if you have any concerns about whether or not this service is secure, please note that in order to access Our Cornerstone, all the permissions are run through the church office. None of that information is given out to anyone who should not have access to it. Number 3, Right Now Media. Right Now Media is really a warehouse of Christian Bible studies. We call this a Netflix, a Christian Bible study. It gives you pretty much an unlimited supply of curriculum resources to share amongst your group and among group members. Some of the discipleship tracks you can find on there include Bible study, topical studies, life stage issues such as relationships, marriage issues, how to just deal with parenting, biblical finances. If we got singles in a group, just how to deal with singleness, and also Christian leadership for all the business leaders out there. We also have on Right Now Media access to a plethora of children's entertainment resources for those of you who need to provide childcare in your small group. So before you go running over to the Christian bookstore to figure out your next Bible study, be sure to check out Right Now Media to explore the thousands of resources available to you as a small group leader. This is available on the internet and does require internet access. Number 4, finally, and perhaps your most important resource, is going to be your small group coach. Once your small group meetings begin, you're going to be assigned to a small group coach whose main role is to keep in touch with you, encourage you as a small group leader, and help provide you with any resources or leadership updates that you'll need in the everyday life of Cornerstone. Your small group coach's primary responsibility, though, is to make sure that you can successfully lead a small group and build disciples within your small group. So please keep in touch with your small group coach as they keep in touch with you. If you have trouble accessing any of the resources I just mentioned, be sure to call us at the church office or go to our church website where you can contact one of our church staff.